है कुछ है?
पता नहीं सर, ग्रुप में मैसेज कर देता हूँ।
ग्रुप में हो तो मैसेज करो तो जरा। बार ये वेट कराते हैं सब, धीरे धीरे जाएंगे। Okay, so now I will not wait. Every time I'm seeing that the combined lecture, whenever I'm starting, I have to wait for 5 minutes and then students are joining. I don't know why you people are not understanding the discipline and time. If you see the 150 student and still only 60, it means that 90 is still not joined. And lecture time is 12:10, 6 minutes already passed. And when I terminate lecture, there is always 1:30, 1:35. It means that maybe they are joining 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes late. But it is not good practice. Continuously you are doing. Every time I'm saying, please don't do such kind of thing which is not considered as a disciplined manner. So just acknowledge me that slides are visible. Please quickly acknowledge.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes sir.
Thank you. So, if you all remember about the last lecture, so in the last lecture we have started how we can do the translation and how we can change the orientation of an object. So translation means nothing, it's change of position. Orientation means just orientation which include rotation also. Orientation only not mean that it is a rotation, but it consider rotation as well as steering, scaling, and your you can say mirror image. Okay, and I think we have discussed it. This is just an example of the translation to change the position. So two way to change the position. One is the move the origin that you can see here in the C diagram, and second there we have moved the origin. So this is one way, and one is that object has been moved toward the origin. So both is the one way to do the translation, and you all know that whenever we have to do translation, suppose x coordinate is going to be changed, so x plus xt, and similarly for all, that is y, z, and t, and we have to do same amount of change in the three coordinate. Second was we have also started, I think, that orientation. That if we want to do any kind of orientation or rotation change in the model in 3D space, then we started with 2D because it is very simple to understand. So you can see here, if I say the rotation R is going to represented as this one, M11, M12, M, sorry, this is M12, this is M22, and this will be M21. Just a minute. Let me start the recording also. I forgot to start the recording. Start. Okay, so this is the just a parameter, and this will be the M21. This is also known as M, that is going to say amount of rotation or orientation change. So here you can say in this is the also M, which is having value M11 is 1, M11 1, M21 0, M12 0, and 1. So when you will apply this orientation or rotation over the point, and we have to apply it at each point. So suppose how many point will be here? Point, or you can say it as a primitive 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you can say 1 primitive, 2 primitive, 3 primitive, 4. So it is x1, y1, maybe it is maybe x2, y2, x3, y3, and this is x4, y4. So you have to apply this rotation to all the points, not only to the single. Again, whenever it is said that you have to do the change in orientation with this amount, so you have to apply it to all the points. So you will apply over this one also, this one also, this one also, this one also. Then you will get updated x dash. Then you will get x dash 1, y dash 1, x dash, x2 dash, y2 dash, x3 dash, y3 dash, x4 dash, y4 dash. That is the change. So when you will apply it, and then you will found it that it is getting the same output point. There is no change. That's why also it is known as identity matrix. Identity matrix because it is not going to change the position or orientation of that object. I hope you can check it, and we did it. We checked it. Yes or no? We have checked it in the next previous lecture. Hello.
Yes, sir.
We have checked it, sir. Okay. So now next, if you will go, it is saying this one. You say this is M, and which is going to do the rotation. So suppose this is the, again I'm saying this is the, if you say 0 1 point, this is 1 point, and this will be 1 0, and this will be 0 0. If you will apply this, then this kind of changes is going to take place. Can you check it? Can you check it? That if you are going to apply this one, this M, to these primitives, and you have to apply to all the primitives, not to the single that only on this, all 4 primitives. So here write down 4 primitive. So you have to apply to get the perfect orientation over all the points. So suppose I will apply it. So how I can apply? I hope I told you. Suppose I give the number also. This is a 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 and 0.4. Firstly apply over 0.1. So what you can do? You can do like this one, -1, 0, 0, 1, and you have to apply this change over the 0.1. So you will write simply 0, 1. So anyone can tell me what it will give? What it will give? Please quickly tell me. Hello. Please quickly tell me what it will
0,
return.
1.
Okay, so I will just write whatever you will say, 0, 1. Okay, now if the same point is going to apply it over 1, 1, if it is going to be applied over 1, 1, this one, 1, 1, then what it will return? Can you tell me? It is now suppose 0.1 after applying. What will the 0.2 tell me? This one. I am going to apply it over the 0.2. Tell me quickly.
-1, 1.
Minus
-1 and 1.
-1, 1, like this. This one.
No, sir. -1 and 1.
-1 and 1. I hope everyone know now how to do the matrix multiplication. I am not going in detail. Second, if now suppose I want to apply over the third point, what it will return? Third point. Third point. This is 0. Third point, this one, what it will return?
-1, 0.
-1, 0.
-1, 0 will be our third point. And fourth point, that is your
0, 0.
0, 0. So it will return 0, 0.
Yes, sir. 0, 0.
So now when you will plot it, now you will, this one is this rotation, this one is applied over these primitive, 4 primitives. If I will plot this, then we will get this kind of structure, yes or no? We will get it or not?
Yes, sir. We will.
Definitely you will get. You can consider this one as -1, -1, -1, this one. And this one is what? 0, 1, no change. This one is 0, 0, no change. And this one is -1, 0. All of you agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So similarly, I'm not going to do for all. Similarly, if you want to scale the object by 2, if you want to scale the object by 2, if you want to stretch the object by 2 at a particular axis, okay, same, rotate the object in 180 degree. If you want to rotate the object in 180 degree, then this is the matrix that you have to apply over all the primitive. Similarly, if you want a shear of the object with respect to x coordinate, shearing, I hope you know. What do you mean by shear word? I hope. Distortion in the object. Distortion in the object. This is the shear distortion with respect to y coordinate, and this is the point which is going to make the object a straight line, singular. If you want to convert it into singular, that is in a straight line. So it's mean what? It's mean what? Any object can get its orientation depend upon what M you are going to apply. So these all are the M, different M, which is going to give different property over it. M. So it all are the M, value of M, by which you have to apply it over the object. And these are a few examples. Here, if you want, if mirror image you want, identity image, whatever object is given in the world space, apply it. And you have to make sure of what the student may do. The mistake is that they only apply this matrix over only one primitive or two. You have to apply in all the primitives. Here we have 4 primitives, so 4 primitives. Sometime it will be millions, then millions of the primitive is going to be changed according to this. And that we have to not do the manual. It will be sometime it will be A-frame, Blender, they will do. Automatically they will do. I already told you. We sometimes do not bother, but we have to know. We have to know the things that how the things are doing or how the things are changing. Anyone want to say something? Someone turn on mic. Okay, so for the understanding purpose, we are doing it. Why we are learning this mathematics? And as I already told, we are not going to apply these changes whenever I will use the tool. Blender, A-frame, or Unity 3D. These all things will be based on GUI. You have to just pass the parameter. But for the understanding, we are not an only to apply or simple. We are engineers, so we have to know the background also. Same mistake what the students were doing in machine learning, deep learning, artificial. What the students are doing, they are running some libraries and they are saying, thinking, and they are saying that they are master or they are doing very good thing in the machine learning because they are getting the outcome after after taking data set, after some library of Python. Lot of Python libraries there for the machine learning, deep learning. They are applying it. They are getting the result over the data set and input, and they feel that now they are expert or they are very well in the machine. And now when you will come and start to discuss about the mathematics behind the model, suppose they apply the regression model, Cannon model, or any other model, lot of models are there that we are applying. And when you say go on board and explain the model, that how that model transform the input into the output, give them some prerequisite input, and then ask them that now apply it and get the output and go on board, so they are not able to. Same thing in VR also, or in computer graphics. If you say these things are going to be learned in computer graphics also, computer graphics is not a lot away from the VR. Computer graphics is also that orientation, position change, and reflection of the object on your display. So that's why it is also very important to understand these things, that when the object once created, when this kind of motion, movement, orientation is changing, then how it is changing. So you have to just know it, that this all is happening because of this all matrix entry, matrix entity, and matrix multiplication process. Okay, so that is very must to understand. Now after seeing these all, I will rub these all things what is written here. You can anyone tell me that how many things you will consider here as an rotation? Let me delete these all. Yeah, can anyone tell me here are almost how many are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 8 matrices are given. After seeing the changes outcome, what you can say, how many are the rotation here?
4, bottom 4.
Which 4? But this one. You are saying
Bottom
vice here and singular. This is the rotation. Singular is also rotation.
Yes sir, क्योंकि वो थोड़ा सा रोटेट तो 45 डिग्रीज रोटेट हुआ है.
45 degree it is rotated.
हाँ, those two dots are not in a straight line as we see in the regular first figure.
Okay. How many of you agree with this? How many? Any other answer? How many rotation you are able to see here? How many rotation you are able to see here? Any other student? Otherwise, I will start to take the roll number. Dear guys, please participate. See it. Tell me.
5.
5. Which one 5? Which 5? You can take the name.
Sir,
Yeah.
mirror, rotate 180, X here, Y here, and singular.
Okay. Okay, anyone else? 5. So how you can say shear is a rotation? Shear can be considered as a rotation. It is known as distortion. What do you feel? When I rotate the object, the distortion will take place. What do you feel? When I say rotate an object, a rigid body is going to be rotated, then distortion can be tolerable. You will tolerate the distortion.
But if you rotate the object from one point, then there can be distortion.
Then it will be distorted. So here is this mirror is also not going to be considered as a rotation. Mirror is a completely different property. If you want a mirror object of anything, it cannot be considered as a rotation. So here is only 2 rotation, and these are the 2 are the These two are the, this one which you can say 0 degree and this one is the 180 degree. Others are not the rotation. It cannot come under the rotation. It can, you say, somehow the orientation has been changed, but it cannot be, because the rotation has one property, that a matrix M, the definition, if you say a matrix M will give rotation, if no stretching of axis, no shearing and no mirroring. Are you getting? A matrix M will be considered for the rotation, that it will do rotation, if it is not going to give stretching of the axis, it is not going to give a property of shearing, it is not going to produce the mirror image. Then only that matrix M will consider as a rotation matrix. And mathematically, if you see, then what it says, it say that for the first one, means a matrix M, that is like this one, M 1 1, M 1 2, sorry, it will be M 1 2 or M 2 1. M1 row 1, this will be row 2, M2 1 2 2, this will be M2. Okay, so this is the matrix M. So what it say, if your matrix follow these three property, then only it will be considered as a rotation matrix. So how you will get to know that the matrix is going to follow these three? So for the first one, that no stretching of the axis. For that, what you have to check, this one, that M11 is square plus M21 is square equal to 1, M12 square plus M22 square. If these two value are as per this, then you can say that matrix will not do stretching with respect to x-axis and y-axis. Will not do stretching with respect to x-axis and y-axis. But this M will not consider after following this rule, because we had said all three must follow. Then only this M can be considered as rotation. So the first thing that you have to check, that the matrix is going to stretch the axis or not. If this property is followed, it is true, then you can say no stretching. If this is not true, then you can say it will stretch. So you don't need to check these two remaining, because it means that it is going to be not give a rotation. But for the rotation, all three must be satisfied. So first one, to get the satisfaction of the first one, you have to check this one. After first one is true, that it is not going to do stretching, then you have to check for the shearing. For checking the shearing, this is the property. It is for the shearing. What it say? You have to say that M11, you can say M11 into M12 equal to M21 into M22. So you can say it is what? It is a product of two column. If the product of two column, because here in the 2D there is a two column, so M11 into M12, product of first row, first two column, then it is the second. So M21, M22 equal to 0, then you can say that matrix M will not do any kind of shearing. So if you see these matrices, we will try to check it. Whatever matrix is given here, we will try to check it. We will apply it. That in this one, that is this one and this one, these three are going to satisfy or not. And for the third one, that is no mirror image. No mirror image is going to be applied. Then determinant of the M will be 1. I hope you know what is the meaning of determinant and how to find the determinant of any matrix. Already we studied it into the 12. So cross multiplication, this one, and then subtraction. Okay, so if this is going to be these three property, all the three property will match. all the three property will match, then only what you can say, it will do the rotation, otherwise not. So can anyone check for me that this matrix -1 0 0 -1 is going to satisfy all the three? Can anyone check and tell me? Can anyone check? You can take the matrix. I will just remove these all. So you have to check that the matrix, what is the value? -1 0 0 -1. I will write here. M is -1. What was that? -1 0 0 -1. So can you check that this one is going to follow all three? No stretching, no shearing, no mirror image. Can you check?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Have you checked it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it's mean that this can be similarly. Someone said that this is also a rotation. Let us check for the X years. Let us check for this one also. What was the property? 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 1 0. For this one, check which condition is going to be false. Maybe 2 will be false, maybe 1 will be false, maybe all 3 will be false. Which 2 or which 1 or all 3 is false? Let me know.
First to second false.
Sorry. Which one? Second and third.
First and second.
First and second is false, and third one is
True.
true. But what I said, when we will consider that this matrix will apply rotation when all three will true. When all three will true. So can we say that this will not do rotation? We can say na?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so sometimes such kind of question will be asked. A rotation matrix will be given, M will be given, and they will ask that it will apply rotation or not. So how you will check it? By knowing these three property. Right now we are on over 2D. We have to learn these all things for the 3D also after this slide only. So please keep everything. Remember, I will ask there also. We have to just extend our process, because in the if you see the matrix operation for the rotation or orientation in a 2D, the degree of freedom will be DOF. Degree of freedom will be how many? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you will go for the 3D, it will be 9. So means work process is going to be increased. That's it. But the process, property, objective will be same. You cannot say that if I am learning VR, so why I am not only learning directly about the 3D. We have to learn about the 2D also. Why? Because this is the foundation. Because we always go gradually. So after this 2D process, I hope you are clear with this process of translation, orientation or rotation, that how it is going to be done. This translation is additive process. Whatever amount you want to shift, you can shift it with the same amount in all the primitive, all the coordinate. That is additive process. And this is the multiplicative product where you have to apply the rotation matrix, orientation matrix. And here we have taken the name M. So that M amount you have to apply over the objects, all primitive. Now, we go for, suppose we are going it for the 3D now. I hope no one have any kind of doubt or confusion related to this one. Can I proceed for the 3D gradually?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in the 3D, if you see the 3D cases, as I say, the number degree of freedom is going to just increase. Why the degree of freedom is going to increase? Because here it will be now 3 coordinates. So this will be y, X and Z. So when you are going to apply the rotation mainly, we are here only learn about the rotation because changing the position is the same. If I will say any objects are there, so same process of the translation will be applied. Like x dash is equal to x plus xt. So I am not going to repeat it again here. Y dash is equal to y plus yt, whatever amount. Sorry. The mistake is there. We have to do the same amount. Huh? We cannot do the change. xt only. In all, you have to apply the same. If I will not apply the same, then what will happen? What will happen if I will change it? For each primitive, what will happen? I told you. What happened?
Distortion.
Distortion. And while changing the position of the object, no one is going to expect the change in the shape. Shape is going to remain same. So that's why it said. So if we see the orientation process or rotation process in the 3D object, where will be the 3 coordinate. So here the rotations are divided into 3 part, and these 3 part is that rotation with respect to the y coordinate, rotation with respect to x coordinate, and rotation with respect to z. When I am saying that with respect to z, it means that it will rotate with the proportion to x and y, and z will be constant. Here if we say with respect to y, it means that y will be constant, z and x will vary. Here if I will do, then it means that x will be constant and y, z will change. So the rotation with respect to y coordinate is known as ya. Rotation with respect to x coordinate is known as pitch. Rotation with respect to z coordinate is known as roll. So sometimes short notes may come. What is yaw, what is pitch, and what is roll. So y, to remember, it is very simple. Yaw is with respect to y axis. It is y, you can say. One is very simple to keep remember. Maybe there will be confusion with respect to pitch and roll. Sometimes you may do mistake. So you have to remember that pitch is always with respect to x. Once you remember that pitch is with respect to x, by default roll will be, because there is only 3 options. Sometimes confusion may occur. So yeah, y, so y axis, pitch, remember it x, then no need to remember for the roll. It will be by default z coordinate. Okay, so only you remember one, either pitch or roll. That pitch will be with respect to x, or roll with respect to z, then other will be automatically will be remembered to you. And here the matrix of your, here the matrix will be considered 9 degree of freedom. This is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Fine. So these things M11, M12, M13, M21, M22, M23 is going to vary whenever whatever amount of rotation we want. If we want with respect to y, then rotation is going to reflected with the value that is alpha. The rotation amount with respect to x, that is pitch, is going to be represented by beta, and rotation with respect to z coordinate is going to be represented by gamma, with respect to gamma. So as I already told you, whenever I will do a rotation, it means that with respect to x or y or z, then that coordinate is going to be remain fixed, and other two will change. Okay, so in ya, y will be constant. In roll, z part will be, in yaw you can say this one will be constant, this part and this part in yaw. So you can say this is yeah, y. If you will go for the, can I change color here? Yeah, suppose. So when I will go for pitch, that is x, so this one will be constant. This one and this one will be constant. Now if I am going to go with respect to rho, that is Z, so this one will be constant. This one. This one. And this one. Okay. So gradually we will shift toward that. How to represent yaw, roll, and pitch. So just for understanding, you have to keep remember when we are going to for yaw with respect to y. So y will be fixed, it will be constant, and other points will be changed. So you can say in all the cases the degree of freedom will be with you 4 only, because others will be fixed. That will be getting clear picture. So you can say here. This one will be what? Yaw, roll, or pitch. This one, what I can write here? Can anyone? It is this one. Just after seeing what you can say, which one is constant here?
Z.
Yeah, so Z. Then what we can say? It is yaw, roll, or pitch?
Roll.
Roll. So it is roll. So it is said cos gamma, right? Sine gamma, then sine gamma, cos gamma, and this Z axis is going to be constant. It will not change. Rz gamma, Rx beta. So you can say here Rx beta. Beta is Rx beta. It means that it is what?
Pitch.
Pitch. Yes. So because it is with respect to x, so with respect to x, we are going to do pitch operation. So pitch operation say x will be constant. So yes, x is constant. You can see. Suppose I will write here x, y, z. Simply x, y, z. Right? Similarly here. Now it is very obvious. It is pitch. Then only thing is remain is yaw. Which is with respect to y. So y is constant. You can say x, y, z. X, y. Clear? Hello? Hello? नहीं बोलोगे? अरे बोलो. ठीक है. मैं क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा, आप जवाब दोगे? बोलो.
Sir, we will try.
चलो. Keep this as a consideration. I am going to start. You all know the three property that need to be satisfied if you want rotation. So there you have remember na 2D, no stretching, no mirror, no shearing. For that property was also given. You can see here. I don't know that how many of you are sitting with pen and paper. That is already this one for no stretching. This one for no. This one for
No
बताओ
shear.
sorry,
No shear.
no shear, and this one
Mirror image.
now same thing is going to be applied over 3D also. A matrix M will give rotation if no shear, no mirror, and no scan. Can you give me the mathematical formula which need to be satisfied? Here there is only 4 coordinates, so these are the formula. Can I extend it for the 3D? Can I extend it for the 3D? Just tell me. If yes, then what will be for the no stretching in 3D? I am writing here 3D matrix. Let me write so that you can convert it easily. M is this one. M 1 1 M 1 2 M 1 3. This one is M 2 1 M 2 2 M 2 3 M 3 1 M 3 2 M 3 3. Now you tell me for no stretching, first one, what will be the formula to satisfy it? Tell me quickly. Can you tell?
Sir, M11 square.
Hmm? What I will write?
Applic
क्या हाँ बोलो बोलो. First one. बोलो.
M11 square
1 square
plus M21 square
M21 square
plus M31 square
3 1 square equal
should
to
be equal to 1.
should be
1.
equal to 1. That is sufficient.
And, no, sir. The for M12 also and for M all the
Yeah.
three columns will be.
This will not do. If this will satisfy, then what it's mean? If this one will satisfy, it means that stretch will not take place with respect to x-axis. Second, the stretch should also not take place with respect to y-axis. So 1 2 square plus
2 square
2 2 square plus m
3
square.
2 square.
So it's mean that it will not with respect to y, and then m13 square plus m square 23 plus m33. All three must satisfy. Then only you can say this matrix will not do stretching with respect to any axis. Are you getting? Only one, suppose, is going to satisfy, this one only, but this one is not going to satisfy. Then also you can say answer of the parameter 1 will be no. Then it will not give any kind of rotation. So all three must be satisfied. Are you getting or not? All of you, please tell me. Hello.
Yes, sir. Getting.
Now can you tell me for the no shearing? No shearing, this one. So what will be in 3D? Tell me. What can be for? What can be for? What can be the formula for no shearing? Quickly tell. क्या होगा? देख लो यहाँ पे क्या लिखा है फॉर्मूला. This to be satisfied, then we can say it will not shear. And here it is
M11.
yes. Just wait. M11
into M12,
M12
M13.
M13 also I should write?
Yes, sir.
No, it is wrong. I am not going to write. This one is wrong. Why to write M13? Why to write M13?
Sir, product of the rows.
No. Anyone else?
Summation.
Anyone else? It is shearing properties. So shearing is going to be with respect to something. So why to multiply with all three? So it will be like this one, M11 into M12 plus M21 into M22 plus M31 into M32 equal to what? Equal to what? 1 or 0?
0.
0. So this is the similar with this. Here M11, M12 plus M21, M22. So there third one will also added this one. So this is only sufficient or something more will be there? If this will satisfy, then I can say that no shearing. No, you have to check. Firstly, you have to multiply with first and second column. First and second column. This one is for first and second column product. Now you have to check for second and third column also. Third and Sorry, second and third also. So this one is also need to be checked. M12, M13 plus M22, M23 plus this need to be also satisfied. Then only you say no sharing. Suppose this one is satisfied. First column, second column product is satisfying the zero. That summation of the first column and second column product is giving zero. But second column and third column product is not giving zero, so you cannot say no sharing. It will give sharing. So both must be to zero. Are you getting? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you say me for the just a minute. For the mirror image? You see the formula. बोलो क्या होना चाहिए? What is the property? What is the property? The determinant of M must be positive. So here also you can write, where is that? Yeah, determinant of this M must be positive. That's it. Determinant, I hope you know how to compute the determinant of 3D matrix. All of you know? All of you know how to
Yes,
compute
sir.
determinant? I hope this one is the formula. I think we can write like this one, M11, then M22, M33, minus or plus? What will be inside? I might be forgetting, but tell me, plus or minus?
Minus.
Here. And M32, M23. Okay. Then here it will be M1. I hope you can do like this one. Na? We hide these two and then we do the product. Na? Then next time what we will do? We hide this one and this one. And then next time we hide this one and this one. This way we do na determinant. You recently cleared the 12th class, maybe 3-4 years ago only. This way we find the determinant of the 3D. Same way we can find for 4D, 5D, whatever. That is the process. That hide first row and first column, then it will give for X. Similarly, hide second column and second row, it will give for the your Y. Similarly for third, then it will give for the Z. So if the determinant will be positive, then you can say it will not produce the mirror image. It will not produce the mirror image. Clear? I hope it is clear that how to extend the property that we learn in 2D into 3D. Clear? Ayana.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if anything or anything you want to discuss or share, then please let me know. Because we have to now learn that with respect to the examples, that how your pitch and roll is going to be reflected or how it is going to be visualized when we apply it. Okay, so if any question or anything you want to ask, then please let me know quickly. We have to know that if we want to apply all three, so how the order matters. Suppose yaw, roll, pitch we are going to apply. So if I will firstly apply roll, then pitch, then yaw, so which is going to be shown first? It will run in backward manner or it is going to run in forward manner? That we have to see, we have to learn. So anything you want to ask or anything you want to say or discuss, then please let me know. Otherwise I will take your attendance. So this chapter is completely based on mathematics only. So next chapter, whenever maybe after 2-3 lecture we started, that will be fully made with theory. The attendance is too low. Why it is so? I don't know. ऐसा क्यों होता है यार? आप लोग attendance क्यों कम है? हाँ?
पता नहीं सर.
ऐसा करने का बच्चों को देखे तो जरा कितने लोग प्रेजेंट हैं। डिलीट डेटा, रिमूव डुप्लीकेशन। So how many are present? Only 105. And here 113 is showing, here 15 only. What happened? I downloaded wrong. यार यहाँ तो 113 है, 120 फिर से डाउनलोड करता हूँ। 113 student attendance is of 105 only. वही 113 तो होना चाहिए ना। कोई 2-3 डिवाइस से ज्वाइन है क्या? ऐसा तो नहीं है कोई? If this is going to be, then it will show like this. If multiple devices has been used to log in by the single student. देखो एक बच्चे ने कितनी बार ज्वाइन किया है, बाप रे, 1 2 3 4 5 टाइम। रिमूव डुप्लीकेट, ये कितना है? यही अटेंडेंस कंसीडर करूँगा। चलो थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir.
यस प्लीज।
Sir, can you provide question bank for this subject so we can get idea for unit test 1?
See, this is the subject which is offered first time, so I cannot give any previous year question bank. So whatever I am at the time of teaching, now onward I can just ask you to write these question or these kind of question. If you say just simple question bank, then I cannot be. Reason is that first time it is offered, so no previous question papers or something is available. Are you getting? This is the constraint with the subject. So whatever internal paper I will prepare, or suppose whatever chapter wise I am saying that, like that today I said that this kind of questions, so such way I can say. But exact if you say chapter wise questions bank for this subject, it is very tough for me also. Are you getting me? Because first time it is often, na? So I can even not can download from somewhere. I cannot refer. So whenever I will prepare, I will give you. So once second chapter has been over, so I can provide for the first and second. That I can do. But for overall subject, if you say immediately, then it is not possible. So if you want from the first chapter, from the second chapter, then I can provide. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So the whole subject immediately I cannot.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. You may leave. Thank you. कुछ तो प्रॉब्लम है टीम में।